So Cassandra and I picked up this Explorer the other day. We picked it up for I think 250 bucks. I'm going to show you how to get this vehicle ready for scrap. What we're going to take off it for scrap is we're going to take off all 4 rims and tires. We're going to take out the alternator, the starter, the air conditioning pump. We're going to take out all the rads. We're going to move as much electrical as possible. We're going to drain the gas. Even if it's really crappy gas, we're still going to drain it, because by draining the gas, now we have stuff for the parts washer. We can clean the floor with that. We're going to do a time lapse and stuff like that. Any parts that I find that we can use, we'll remove off it, but I really don't think we're going to find very much off this. So let's get started and start taking this thing apart. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to cut both the catalytic converters off with the Sawzall. So I'm going to stick the jack underneath the front end, and I'm going to lift it and remove that block so I can get underneath there because of the wheel wells. And then once that's cut off and out, I don't want the rust to drop in here. I'm going to drill a small hole, probably only the tip, into the tank, because I can't overrun that hose, right? This will go underneath the truck, and this will collect the gas as it spills out of the tank, and then it will drain itself into the gas can. Now, the reason we drill a small hole is because this will only drain as fast as that hose will let it. This is just an old windshield washer jug that I cut in half and made it so it would fit a hose to do this, because you can't fit your gas cans underneath there. But what's interesting about this is you see how this hose does not really sit on the bottom? What happens is all the bad shit falls to the bottom and all the gas kind of comes up. Now, it's not 100% filter, but it's just one filter to separate the big chunks out, which is always nice. So let's get underneath there and cut out the cats and drill a hole in the fuel tank. Now with the cats cut out and the fuel tank draining, which we got going just over here, we can start on the engine bay. Now what we're going to pull out of here is the AC pump, the alternator. We're going to try to get the starter if it's not too hard. The rads, as much wiring as possible, the battery, all that fun stuff out. Maybe even the blower motor over there and the AC condenser for the inside. Just more rads, right? Anything that I think might be usable, like these pieces here. I know they're cheap, but I like keeping these if I don't have any, which I don't have any as of right now. So we'll take what we can and see where this leads us. Let's get a time lapse set up for this. I've got all the parts out of this vehicle that I want. Everything else is going for scrap. If I was a guy that did a lot more scrap vehicles, I would take all the discs off, I would take the exhaust manifolds off, all that fun stuff, and I'd store it. But realistically, I got half an acre. Scrap is not my business. Demolition derby is my business. I just do this for a little bit of cash. Like, I'll make like 60 bucks off this truck. But, yeah, so there is more I could do to this. I could take the whole dash out, take all the wiring harnesses. A lot of people in the scrap business will do that, but for what I'm into it for, it is not what I need. So I'm leaving that stuff on, just so you guys know. But this is the bare necessities. So what we have pulled out, we have all the aluminum rims. We have a blower motor, just because it came out very easily. We got an alternator, we got air conditioner, we got the AC fan, we got the AC rad, the other AC rad, the rad. We got the cats, we got the gas. That's just about it. So I'm going to take the time, clean all my tools off the trailer, take everything I don't want and put it back in the Explorer, and then we're going to take this thing to the yard. As you can see, the gas is still draining. So this will give it enough time to finish that up. So yeah, let's get this thing off to the yard.